If you've ever wondered what it takes to be a professional race car driver, you're not alone. I'm getting to know Yui Tan. He's a driver in the Porsche Carrera Cup. Yui is sharing what it takes to go professional and how he actually makes a living from the sport. My journey getting to know him will take me to Porsche's party at Formula One weekend. I'll also see how he lives and even race him myself, in a slightly less intense way, that is. Gotta buckle up, I'm with a race car driver. Yui picks me up in his car and we do a run-through of the track that he's gonna be competing in at his upcoming race. What is the biggest misconception of a professional race car driver?
I think that you don't need to exercise. Everybody thinks that we just get in the car and just press the throttle and stuff like that. The heat takes also a lot of energy out of you. We're wearing 2 layers of Nomad. It gets pretty damn hot in there.
But Yui is more than a race car driver. After all, he only races a few times a year. In addition to his sponsorships from Under Armour and Porsche, he owns his own go-kart track and media agency.
My wife and I built it for the exposure of the sport, to try and get into everyone's head that, you know, motor racing is fun, this is what you need to do.
How do you make it as a professional race car driver?
The first realistic goal when you go racing is to try and be funded for it. Definitely finding sponsors. It's a whole part of the sport that's equally important to driving the car. Some would argue that it's more important. You need to strategically go after the companies that you think make the fit and try really, really hard. Meet a lot of people. A lot of guys say no. What do I think during the race, Upton? Nothing, man. Racing's quite an interesting thing, how it can really block out the rest of the world for that time that you're doing it. Yeah, you're definitely on the job for that one.
It's almost like a meditation.
Yeah, a meditation for some extreme reasons.
Let's talk numbers. I mean, how hard is it to make it as a professional race car driver right now?
I think it's not easy at all. If there was a bit of advice that I could give, I'd say that make sure that some of your fund has been spent, if you're aspiring to go racing all the time, on your self-promotion rather than spending it on the fastest car you can have.
A few weeks after our drive, I meet up with Yui on the weekend of the Singapore Grand Prix. He had competed in one of the F1 support races and he's disappointed he didn't win.
My steering was a little bit out of alignment. We dropped down into P6.
He has another one tomorrow, but tonight is all about making the right connections. How much of tonight is about sponsorship and social and continuing those relationships versus getting your head in the zone?
To be honest with you, racing is not a cheap sport. The high and mighty are involved, the luxury products and services. So night tonight, it's always important to meet the right people, see who's interested in the sport. And I think motor racing is much more than just cars on a racetrack. It's almost a lifestyle for the drivers, teams, mechanics, marketing, reporters, all that kind of jazz. Like it's a traveling circus.
A few weeks after the big weekend, we head to Yui's condo. So what goes through your mind when you don't win?
We just need to keep on regrouping. We didn't get everything 100% on the day, so unfortunately, to get a good result, sometimes you need to get everything going right. This time of year, we're all looking for contract renewals with our racing teams, and I hope we stay with Team Jebsen. That's all. They've been a great team for the last 3 years. Hope we can go for 4. So Upton, man, you up for a challenge? You want to go motor racing at the karting arena?
I think I am. Let's bring it.
Let's do it.
I'm about to race a professional race car driver. Granted, it's just go-karts, but it's still a little bit intimidating.
It's going to be a good challenge. Let's see what you got.
It's on. Are you ready, Yui?
Ready as ever, man.
It's on.
3, 2, 1, go.
Yui beats me. I guess that should be expected. I probably don't have a career in race car driving. I need a nap now. Nice work.
Nice, right?
Thanks for letting me profile you, and best of luck.
Cheers.